pictures are awesome. Completely beautiful. Images are gorgeous.
To me, it's very interesting to see Linda in a new way.
It's stunning. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful.
You know that the guy that took pictures of Marilyn Monroe. You know, they're beautiful. They're really beautiful.
These images are very strong. Like fashion-wise, they're like the best.
The YK Gallery is proud to work with the Museum of Sex to bring the lost images of Linda Lovelace to light for the first time in 40 years. The night is about basically showcasing the prints. This is when Milton Green was actually peaking. This is when he was at his pinnacle of his career, and it certainly displays it in the lost images of Linda Lovelace.
I love this picture. I love the way the fabric is fallen. Milton Green was such a genius capturing this moment of her.
What's important about Milton Green is he is considered the pioneer of fine art photography.
Well, Milton Green is one of the greatest photographers that ever lived in the 20th century. He took some of the most famous shots there were.
It's really refreshing to see these pictures because so much has been said about Linda, but about a very limited aspect of her and her career and her persona. But to see all these different pictures taken by a photographer as prestigious as Milton Green really shows her in a new light.
To see Linda Lovelace presented artistically is going to increase her status. She was an icon to begin with. I mean, in 1973, she was huge. She was as big as the Beatles.
Linda Lovelace, at that time, was one of the most exceptional, significant women in the world. There was no bigger star than Linda Lovelace at that moment. She was the Marilyn Monroe of that moment.
I also think the story of Linda Lovelace, not dissimilar to another person Milton Green photographed, Marilyn Monroe, is a tragic one. And it kind of adds to the whole backstory and the interest in this subject.
My father, Gerard Damiano Sr., met Linda, and after their initial meeting, he was inspired to write the film Deep Throat. And in doing so, coined the phrase Deep Throat and also gave Linda the name Linda Lovelace.
She's such a complex figure. I mean, she's someone who both started the modern porn movement and created one of the most successful films ever made, and also suffered under exactly the same structure.
I had forgotten these pictures. I saw them when they were done. And I have to tell you about poor Linda. She had the saddest eyes in the world. The sadness in the depth of those eyes. Any mother, oh my God, come have a cup of tea. What is it, girl?
Milton Green was able to make Linda look innocent and sexy at the same time, and most important, who she was and what she wanted to be.
I would say I'm most struck by the studies by Milton Green, with the black background that are very kind of formal looking, and she looks very beautiful in a kind of a classic way.
Basically, the black sitting with Marilyn Monroe is his most famous sitting, and that's what Milton Green is known and inspired for. And then what he did is he tried to recreate it with Linda Lovelace.
When I look at these pictures, I don't see just photography. I think it's fine art.
I think what is going on here is all of a sudden something that was considered so taboo is entering into the mainstream, and these are going to become collectibles in their own right.
For the first time in 40 years, the public gets to see truly who Linda Lovelace was, what her ambitions were, what her aspirations were, and they get to see her in a different light.